Happy Halloween! Welcome back, Gemini. Alright, guys, let's get into this. See what's going on in your energy for Halloween. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Gemini, please and thank you. Let's see what we got, Gemini. Three of Sticks in reverse, so you might be struggling with something. Maybe you're stuck in something, or you just can't see the future. You just can't see the path that you're on. Or you just feel like you just can't plan anything. Something's going on in your energy where you just feel like, what's the point of planning anything? Okay. We have the Teacher coming out. So give us a clear, concise message. Ace of Coins in reverse. It could be because of a lack of money or instability in a relationship. It could be because of you having to leave your home. Somebody here might have lost their home. We're going to dig deeper in a minute here, but maybe somebody's talking smack about you. Somebody's talking smack about you. This could be somebody that you just met. Like, you don't even know this person. So basically you have a narcissist who has targeted you. Could be somebody around your neighborhood or somebody in your family. Or this could be somebody that you were in a relationship with. Or maybe you were just talking to this person and you weren't in a relationship with this person, but they live close to you. And now they're angry because you don't want them. Okay. We have these cards left over. Let's go ahead and dig deeper and see what else you got going on here. Tell me more about the Teacher Spirit. This could be somebody that you went to school with, okay? Tell me more, please and thank you. Oh yeah. So it's like this person's just hanging back. They're just hanging around your energy. They're just hanging around for whatever reason. Well, we all know what the reason is. It's because this person is like you make this person second guess himself. Yeah. You make this person second guess himself. So you might have okay, so for one of you, you were just talking to this person. It would never became anything serious, and you let this person know that you're focusing on your independence at this time, and you're focusing on your income, and you just don't have the energy or the time to do whatever it is that this person wanted you to do, right? Well, you stood up for yourself. You set boundaries. This is what we got that came out. So for whatever reason, this person is like hanging out, right? It looks like they think that like they have unfinished business, but it's more than that. So it looks like this person is thinking about coming back around and giving you another chance. That's how they're coming out. Like they want to come out and give you another chance. This could be a Pisces, could be a Libra, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be a Gemini or Aquarius. So this person is thinking like, one of these days they're going to come in and give you another chance. That's interesting, right? Okay. But it's like they want to come in when you need them the most. Or when you're down and out. And they feel like, you won't be able to defend yourself. I don't understand that. Or that, like, you would be so much in need that you would, like, have no choice but to accept them. Isn't that... I don't understand people who have this attitude. And you know what? I'm going to say something. I've seen these people with this kind of attitude online on YouTube. It was about hookers. or no, 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 it wasn't about hookers. I'm sorry. It was about homeless people. And this woman was saying that just because she's homeless, men think that she should be so desperate that she would just like, get together with any one of them, right? And she's like, no. She tells them no, she's not interested. And they get all upset because, like, how dare you not want them? She was saying. So she had one that was harassing her. She was homeless and he kept driving around her. He was harassing her, and they actually caught it on camera. That's why it was a guy that goes out. He like interviews homeless people, and he feeds them and gives them food and water and gives them money, and he just happened to catch that part. Yeah. So apparently that's one of the hardest parts of being homeless, she said, as a woman, is that men think that you're so down and out that you would just go with anybody. And that's not the truth. For one of you, you refuse to have sex with this person. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Excuse my voice. I was outside with my dogs and I was yelling at them, so my voice is kind of out. I'm hearing you refuse to have sex, so you refuse to do anything with this person. Okay, and that's why this person is like, okay, I'm just gonna wait until Gemini is like so desperate. It's kind of like that situation, right? So desperate, so down and out. I'm gonna wait until they're just on the streets or something like that, and you'll have no choice but to. And that's what they think. Like you don't have a choice. Of course you have a choice. What's the difference? What's the difference? What's the difference if you have no house or a house? You're still a human being. You know what I mean? And you're still a free a free American. You should be able to have your choice, right? Anyways, this person is very insecure, okay? And you, like, quote, rejecting them, which you didn't, because for one of you, I'm hearing all you did was talk to this person. Like, y'all didn't even do anything. And, but they still feel rejected by you. And, and I'm hearing, like, you even told this person it's just the wrong time. It's like, I don't know why some people, and you know what? I'm sure women do this too, I guess. I don't know. I've only seen it online with men that do it. So that's why I'm assuming that this is a guy, but I mean, it could be a girl. You know what I mean? Um, like, why would they want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, my point is like, why would they want to corner somebody like, okay, you don't have a choice, you have to be with me? It's like, what is wrong with you? Like, why would you want somebody to want you out of desperation? It's like, doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense, but okay. Anyways, this person is very tempted to do something, okay? And they're feeling very vulnerable, so you definitely affected this person's ego. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And this is why they're talking smack. Talking smack around the place, around a community center, or somewhere where people work together, some place where people work with like teamwork. Okay, but I heard community center. I don't know if that's an important thing or some kind of center. I guess. Tell me more, spirit. Okay, well, apparently talking good about you just makes this person feel better. Even though they don't know you that well. I don't think this person knows you that well to even be talking about you. This person's lying. Because I'm hearing y'all just talked a little bit on the phone. Oh, they're planning something out. Okay. So I'm hearing this person is planning something here. They want to take a risk. I'm hearing they want to take a risk. Hmm. I'm hearing you might know this person. So you might work, okay, so maybe you work in a power plant, or you work with something to do with electricity, or some kind of maybe social media, like so on social media, um, or maybe something to do with technology, maybe selling technology, like selling cell phones or computers or whatever, right? This person is thinking that they're going to take this risk. Their plan is to take a risk here, and they feel like it's going to change it's going to change the rest of their life. Like they're going to put themselves out there to you, and somehow that's going to change their life, change their this romantic situation. But they're waiting for you to be like they're waiting, they want you to be down and out. Okay? Cuz they want you to be codependent on them. They want you to need them. They want you to need them, but they want you to need them financially. That's what it is. They're dying because they want you to need them financially. So they could like have the upper hand or something. So they could be like, you know what it is? You know what it is? They need you to feed into their ego. I knew somebody, I'm not going to name names, but I knew somebody, he would he would literally let his family, his wife and kids like go hungry. Like they didn't have no food in the house. Like they were eating like ketchup and bread, like seriously. And he would give away money to people like it was like he had everything, like they had plenty. He would pay people's electricity bills and uh well, usually those were women he was having an affair with, but but some people he wasn't having an affair with them, but he would like buy their kids school clothes when he didn't really buy his own kids school clothes. You know what I'm saying? It was weird. It was like he didn't do for his own family, but he would do for strangers. And it's personally, I think it was because of his ego. Okay, uh, I feel like this person that you're dealing with here, this person that's around you today on Halloween of all days, is somebody that is going to find themselves in jail because this person is definitely sneaking around you. Yeah. They see you as a spiritual being. So it's kind of like they see you as an angel that they're drawn to. But you know why? It's because of your light, you know? This person, they're coming in this reading as a narcissist. So I'm hearing they're like very attracted to your light. It's like do anything they can to get some kind of power over you. And that's what I'm hearing. They want to do anything they can. Tell me more. To have power over you. Not just that, but they see you as a very honest person. They see you as the kind of person who does the right thing. It's kind of like they see you as being predictable. They see you as being a predictable person. So they're watching you, and it's like you do the same things pretty much around the same time. Like you leave your house between, let's just say, you know, 7 and 7:30, and then you get home at 5:30, or you see what I'm saying? You always go shopping at this location. You always stop and get a coffee here and something like that, right? Huh. Two of Wands came out. Wasn't expecting that. So when it comes to making decisions, this person sees you as the kind of person who always makes the right decision. So it's kind of like they. So it's not just that they want you around for their ego, or they want to be around you, or they want to like hook you in because of their ego. It's because Oh, it's because they trust your judgment. They trust your character. So it's like, because this person is in the dark. They're so manipulative. They're in the dark and they need somebody like you to balance them out. So they need somebody who has a good head on their shoulders. Somebody who can think clearly, who can think logically. This is another good reason. It's not just their ego, but this is a good reason for them, you know, that they need you around because they need that from somebody. And this person trusts your judgment, you know. They trust you. Maybe you shared something that you were planning with them. You said something, could be whatever plans that you've made. And this person sees you as being like, I want to say productive, okay? I want to say productive. They also see you as a loner. So you must like to be by yourself quite a bit. Um, yeah, that's what I'm getting. They like that you give them a different kind of perspective on things. They see you as somebody that could give them some wise counsel or a wise guidance, something like that. So for one of you, I'm hearing this person might be younger than you, okay? We have the Two of Swords coming out. So, yeah, this person might be younger than you. It could be 9 years younger, 10 years younger, maybe 15, 13 years younger, okay? Um, so this is another reason why they're looking toward to you too for counsel, right? Because they're younger. And it's not just that, but it's your character too. It's mostly your character because everybody knows age doesn't have anything to do with this. You know what I mean? I've met people who are like 60 years old, ain't got a lick of sense. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and they really like this about you, that you won't settle for less than what you feel like you deserve. So it makes them feel like if they could trap you, then somehow it elevates their status some kind of way. But it's like they want to trap you, find you at your lowest point. It's like, they're missing the point. I think this person's really missing the point. But I'm going to tell you something. One thing that this person's definitely hiding is that they do have feelings for you. Okay? They just don't like it. They just don't like that you have that kind of power over them, but they do have feelings for you. So they actually see you like, I'm going to tell you something. You know what the feeling I'm getting? Yeah, I was about to say they see you in a good light, but it's like people who collect butterflies. They see the butterfly, they like the butterfly, it's beautiful, they want to keep it. They put it in a jar and the darn thing dies. You know what I'm saying? It's like they want to keep something because it's beautiful and they end up ruining it, right? That's what this person is, okay? I just want you to know. I mean, yeah, they have feelings for you. Yes, they see you this way. They see you as, somebody that can, has good character and stuff, right? And they're attracted to you. But I tell you, this person, mm-mm, mm-mm. They're hiding their feelings, okay? So when you rejected them, I don't think this person let you know how they felt about the situation, okay? But you know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing this person's willing to, quote, fight. Yeah, they're willing to fight to stay in their position in your life. That's what I'm hearing. They're willing to fight for it. And that's what this person's doing. Okay, so that's why they're watching you. Because they want to make sure you don't get with somebody else. That's what it is. Okay? That's why they feel like they need to stick around and watch you so they can make sure that anybody that comes around, they get rid of that person. Hmm. There's a lot of cards in here that says that this person's been hiding their emotions. And they're manipulative. Okay, this person has a poker face. So not only are they manipulative, but they have the ability to lie straight to your face without giving off a clue that they're lying. They have perfected lying. So this person is they're sneaky, man. Yeah, they're sneaky. They could have Pisces in their chart. But they're sneaky, Gemini, just so you know. Okay. So this is what's going on around you. I think this person is getting more and more jealous. It could be because you. Why? It's starting to be like they're getting jealous and jealous and jealous. Because of the Knight of Coins in reverse. So they're getting jealous because of the Knight of Coins in reverse. It's the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. It's the Knight of Cups in reverse. But they're getting jealous because of that. I'm trying to understand that. Huh. You know what it is? It's the lack of logic. It's the lack of logic on this person's. So they're jealous of you, but it doesn't make sense. There's no logic to it. Okay, because they do want this new beginning with the Ace of Coins coming out. I mean, they do want this new beginning, so them feeling jealous of you is just bizarre. It's one of those things that doesn't make sense because they do want this opportunity with you. Yeah, we know what it is. It's their energy. They're so toxic. That's what it is. So they're so toxic. They're jealous because you are fine being by yourself and they're not. That's what it is. You're completely fine and they see that. And that's why they're jealous. Yeah. I found it. Okay. So they're jealous because you are okay. See, people, especially narcissists always has to have some kind of supply. Sometimes they'll have 2 or 3 supplies so they can harvest off of people's energy all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So I guarantee you this person is seeing somebody right now. Yeah, they're getting feelings for you. But those feelings, as pure as they might sound, are mixed in with unrealistic, unlogical emotions like jealousy. Like jealousy of you because of who you are as a person. Because you did come out in this reading as the King of Swords. So, very upright kind of person. Um, very much into like, ain't gonna deal with no BS kind of energy. This person, because a lot of times narcissists, they don't have their own character, so they mimic other people's character. You know what I mean? So they have to like adopt, I guess you would call it. I don't know how to explain it, but they have to adopt other people's character because inside of themselves, they don't know who they are. They usually, and I've actually seen this. I had a parent who was like this. Yeah, she was very charismatic, don't get me wrong, but she would change according to who it was. And she would lie and lie, and she'd make us kids agree with her. She would force us to agree so people would believe her. She would be like, right? And if we said, no, you're lying, we already knew we were going to get it. So, of course, we had to lie because she forced us to lie. And, but she would adopt other people's characters, like whoever came around. So if they were religious, all of a sudden she would pretend like she was religious. Whatever they were, she would pretend like she was the same way. Yeah. Like she babysat for this one lady, and then she said, "Oh, she said you remind me of me. The way you're such a hard worker and all this stuff." And I was like, I just looked at her. I was like, "Lady, you haven't had a job in like 5 years. What are you talking?" I wanted to say something because I was already getting older at that time. I was already in my 20s, you know. I was just looking at her. I was like, "You haven't had a job in over 5 years. Like, how long has it been? 6 years? You haven't had a job? What are you talking about?" And she was telling this lady, because this lady that she was babysitting for, she was in the army, and she was no, I think she was in the reserves, and she had a full time job, and she was going to school, and she was a single mom. Like seriously, she was like really busy. That's why she needed a babysitter, right? Like an after hours babysitter. And yeah. And then she was all like, right, right? Doesn't she remind you of me? I was like, oh yeah. But, that's what narcissists do, okay? And in this situation, they even get their own children in on it too, because they use everybody as a tool, and that's the truth. So just be careful with this person, because I feel like this person just really wants your character. And yes, they're attracted to you. And yes, they think that, physically you look good, right? Mentally, you're like all there, and they love your character. So this is why this person is around you today. I just want you to know. Anyways, Gemini, just be careful with this person. This person does have con man energy. Okay, like they could be very conning. So the fact that they want to trap you kind of reminds me of that show. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It kind of reminds me of that show Bad Girls, where that guy forces that lady to marry him. Do y'all remember? And then she ends up unaliving him. Remember? But she ended up marrying him. He forced her to marry him. He was a con man, and he was a narcissist, right? And he forced her. I forgot what he did. He did something. So that's what I am here to warn you about, because they want you. You're like this shiny new diamond, a diamond in the rough. And this person, that's why your light is attracting this person. They want to own you. It's like that butterfly in a jar. They want to own you. So stay on your toes, okay? Definitely. There is something here that I saw that you were about to make a decision about, or you let this person know that you were planning something. So just be aware of that. You might want to like change things up, maybe change the days or whatever it is. If it's like you taking a class or something, change the days of it. Just change things up where this person doesn't feel so comfortable. A lot of times we could talk to somebody just a handful of times, right? And that person can learn so much about us. So just be aware of that. Anyways, guys, happy Halloween. Woo, 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 woo. Y'all take care. Don't eat too much candy. And catch me in the next one. Bye bye.